Hello, dear students. Jai Hind. Good morning. Welcome back. As you all know, that now you are attending some offline lecture and online lecture both. And as far as chapter number 9 is concerned, much importance is given to that particular chapter because it involves that topic which carries much importance in ninth standard and 10th standard. That's the topic of construction. In first phase of this particular chapter, first phase I say because at that time we were doing all constructions of general quadrilateral, not to be specific. We were discussing construction of quadrilateral having three sides and one diagonal, two sides and two diagonal, then three sides and two angles, then two sides and three angle. We have practiced all various types of construction of quadrilateral as general. In our first 7 lectures, they were totally given for understanding the construction of quadrilateral in various parameters, means in various conditions. So, you have thoroughly understood how to construct any quadrilateral when specific dimensions are given. Either dimension means either sides are given, diagonals are given, angles are given. That way, according to the given conditions, you have been already explained how to construct a quadrilateral. Now we are not targeting construction of quadrilateral as general, but in today's lecture our target is to understand in lecture number 8 today. Understand, now we are going to construct specific type of quadrilateral. Either it can be parallelogram, rhombus, square, rectangle, trapezium, etc. In today's lecture, we are targeting the construction of parallelogram only. As per your textbook and your syllabus, you are given construction of parallelogram under two conditions. So one by one we are going to discuss that. Okay. Right. So today, when you are attending the chapter of construction, understood, this is the ruler somewhere I may use. Okay. Chapter number 9, that's construction. And in this particular chapter, you are today attending lecture number 8. Students who are online will attend this lecture at home, and the similar content the student who are offline in class will be explained. Understand? So student who are not able to under any circumstances able to attend the class at school, understand, don't worry, because the same content which you are sent in online is explained in the classroom, not more than that. So be ensure about this fact. Okay. Today we are going to understand construction of parallelogram. Before we understand the construction of parallelogram, some of the important properties of parallelogram needs to be made very clear, because once the properties of parallelogram are clear in your mind, then and then you are able to construct parallelogram under given circumstances. Okay, so in construction of parallelogram, some of the properties of parallelogram has to be very clear in your mind. First, as you all know, one thing about parallelogram, I will just draw a simple rough sketch, because this is in fact a topic of chapter number 7, understanding shape. Suppose I have drawn a simple parallelogram. The first property you must be knowing. I want to write those properties symbolically. AB parallel to CD means opposite sides are parallel, as well as AD parallel to BC. This is the first property of parallelogram. You must be knowing opposite sides are parallel. AB parallel to CD, AD parallel to BC. Second property of parallelogram, you must be knowing that opposite sides are equal. That means AB equal to CD and AD equal to BC. This is the second property of parallelogram. The first property, opposite sides are parallel. Second, this is what you have studied when I explained chapter number 7, understanding shape. First property of parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel, opposite sides are congruent, that means equal. The second one, understand, this is also a very important property. Diagonal bisect each other, if you can remember this property. That means, suppose diagonal are intersecting at M, so it will divide diagonal AC into two equal parts. I must say AM equal to MC, and I must say BM equal to MD. This indirectly suggests that diagonal bisect each other. Diagonals bisect each other. Okay, so these three properties may will come to your help when you want to construct parallelogram. Understand? So these three property, there are some other property like adjacent angles are supplementary. That is all okay, but the three properties which are actually going to help you for construction of parallelogram are these three: opposite sides parallel, opposite sides congruent, diagonal bisect each other. That means both the diagonal are intersecting each other at their common midpoint. Okay. So this property will be sufficient for construction of parallelogram. Now let us write first question. Okay. I am writing it here. Question number 1. Please note down with me. The question is this: construct. I am not writing the full word for parallelogram. You can utilize this symbol. Construct parallelogram ABCD. This is a question for you. Construct parallelogram ABCD in which AB equal to I am just erasing that because that diagram was just drawn to make you understand only regarding parallelograms. So we are just erasing it such that in which AB equal to 5 centimeter, then BC equal to 6.5 centimeter. These two adjacent sides are given and angle B equal to, suppose I say 45 degree. This is the data which is in front of you. First, dear student, try to understand the data. Okay? And then we will do the construction. What has been given in data, and once we draw the rough sketch, the rough sketch is going to give you the complete explanation of how to construct the parallelogram. Understand? That will give you complete analysis of this. Okay? First, our target is to draw rough sketch from the given data. Okay? So I am just drawing the rough sketch here. This is the rough sketch of the diagram. First, let me draw. Okay. This is the way the parallelogram is going to be looking or going to be constructed. This way. Parallelogram ABCD. Understand? In label, I am doing this way. It's all okay. You can also change it ABCD. AB has been given 5 centimeter, BC has been given 6.5 centimeter, angle B has been given 45 degree. Now, which property is going to help you for the construction of this particular parallelogram? Dear student, you all know that opposite sides are equal. That means AB equal to CD. So when AB is 5, CD is also 5. As you know this property, these are also a pair of opposite sides which are equal. So AD equal to BC. So that means if BC is 6.5, that means AD is also 6.5. So this is the rough sketch which is going to give you a complete idea regarding the construction. Understand? Now, dear student, till now in all our lecture, 7 lectures, I have shown you how to utilize the compass, pair of compass. You know it very well. Okay. So just now I may not show sometime compass. I will just arbitrarily insist that center here and draw arc. So I think you can understand now. First, can you say what we will target? First, we will target base for construction of this parallelogram. You will target first BC. What is BC? 6.5 centimeter. So let us do it first. Okay. Construct BC of 5 centimeter. Okay. Sorry, 6.5 centimeter. Okay, I have drawn BC of 6.5 centimeter. Understood? First you just accomplish it. First you have to draw BC of 5 centimeter. Okay, sorry, 6.5 centimeter. You must have drawn it in your book. Now our next target is this. What is angle B is given 45 degree. That means now your target has to be here to construct angle B of 45 degree here. How to construct the angle of 45 degree, that I have already explained you, that for construction of angle of 45 degree you will bisect between 30 and 60, that you all know. But let us draw it once again, and what I am going to do today, if I draw one arc, I will give you some time so that you feel comfort at home to draw that arc. Because in offline also the same thing is going to happen, that once I draw the arc, student will try in their book to draw the same arc. Okay. For construction of angle 45, centering your compass at B, mind it, and taking some appropriate radius, you draw one arc. Taking appropriate radius, centering compass at B, you have to draw one arc, because we want to construct an angle of 45 degree. So centering compass at B, centering compass at B and taking some appropriate radius, an arc has been drawn. Keeping the same radius, center compass here and cut this arc. Angle of 60 degree has been constructed. Keeping the same radius, please be precise student in construction of angle. Keeping the same radius, centering compass at this juncture, you have to draw another arc to intersect this arc. This is an angle of 60 degree. Our target is not 60, our target is 40. For that purpose, first you have to construct now here angle of 30 degree, keeping the same radius. Now please draw with me, keeping the same radius, center compass here and one arc. Center compass here and another arc. Centering compass one by one here and here, two arcs. And then you will draw a dotted line passing through this. This will ensure that this is 30 degree, this is 30 degree. Though our target is 45, please accomplish this data in your book first. Okay. Accomplish this one. 30 degree. First construction of 60 degree. Then maintaining the same radius, one arc and another arc, intersection. Okay. Now try to understand. Because your target is angle 45, 45 lies between 30 and 60, so you have to bisect between 30 and 60. Never change radius when you construct angle. Once you have taken this radius, continuously maintain the same radius throughout the construction of the angle. So one arc from here, one arc from here, and then, so you understood, no? One from 30, one from 60, and now you can join it, and you can extend it also. This is ray BX to realize the angle of 45 degree here. ray BX, which ensures the angle of 45 degree here. Okay, angle of 45 degree has been constructed. Now, dear student, what is your target now? Let us try to construct AB. What is length of AB? 5 centimeter. So what we are going to do? We will definitely center compass at point B, and we will take radius of 5 centimeter and draw an arc to intersect ray BX. So first please adjust and take radius of 5 centimeter on your ruler with the help of pair of compass. Okay. First be precise. Take radius of 5 centimeter with the help of compass and ruler. Now center your compass at B. You have already taken the radius of 5 centimeter. Okay. Cut this ray BX, you will get point A. See, dear student, I am drawing construction with some arbitrary measurement. I am expecting that this is 6.5, so this must be 5. So it may happen that you may get this intersection point here. Understand? Don't worry about that. You be extremely precise when you take measurement. Never worry about that sir got arc here and we got arc here. Don't worry about that. You be precise. Take radius of 5 centimeter, centering compass at B, draw an arc to cut. Okay, so we got it. Now student, your target now remains to obtain point D. How can you obtain point D? So can you see one thing here? CD is 5 centimeter, AD is 6.5 centimeter, which we got from first property. Opposite sides are equal. That means if I center compass at C, I will take radius of 5 and draw one arc. Let me do that first. Please take, we are just now worrying about CD. So center your compass at C, and before that take radius of 5 centimeter. Okay. After taking radius of 5 centimeter, center your compass at point C. Understand? At point C. Okay. And draw one arc this way. Centering compass at point C and taking radius of 5 centimeter, draw an arc. Okay. You may get this arc somewhere here also, dear student. Nothing to worry about at all, because you are doing in your book with exact precise measurement. So you do not have to worry about the position of arc, where it will rest. Understand? You know that. Now, taking radius of 6.5 centimeter, centering compass at A. First you please take radius of 6.5 centimeter. Be precise and accurate while you take arc on pair of compass and ruler. Understand? Take radius of 6.5 centimeter, centering compass at A, Draw another arc. Both the arc will intersect at some point D. Both arc will intersect at point D. That means the point of intersection is point D. Now after you get this point D, now it's quite easy to understand. Just join it. Join CD and then join AD. Construction is over. Somewhere, because on board when we are performing construction, we are not able to be in exaction, and we are not very precise and exact, because we are arbitrarily selecting the drawing of some arc. Understand? So it may happen that sometime the diagram of parallelogram which we acquire here on board, maybe you must be getting the precise diagram of parallelogram when you are doing at home. Understood? So first complete the construction, and as my guidance always remains for you, main construction needs to be the bold harder line A B C D. Please do it. Then we will discuss about the step. First you accomplish the construction, and then we will discuss about the steps of construction. Because and every time, dear student, whenever you draw construction of parallelogram, these three properties which we have mentioned just now, you need to keep it in mind. Which are those properties? Opposite sides are equal, opposite sides are parallel, diagonal bisect each other at right angle. After you have drawn construction, you measure this is 5, this is 5, this is 6.5, this is 6.5. So this way the construction got over. Okay. First you just have a look at the construction, how we have performed it. Understand? Where you need to target. First what we have done, we have constructed BC of 6.5 centimeter. Then we constructed ray BX to realize the angle B of 45 degree. How 45 degree? First 60 degree, then 60 bisected 30, 30 and 60 bisected 45. Then taking radius of 5, centering compass at B, we have drawn an arc which intersect ray BX at point A. Then centering compass at C and taking radius equal to 5, another arc. Then centering compass at A, taking radius because opposite sides are equal, 6.5 centimeter, another arc. Both the arc are intersecting here, okay, point D. And this way the construction of parallelogram is over. First you just remind it in your mind before we start writing the steps of construction. Okay. Steps of construction. Okay. Steps of constructions. Let us write all steps one by one. Steps of construction, as you all know, it is just the sequence of the steps you followed in completing the construction. The first step, what you have done, you have constructed BC of 6.5 centimeter. So the first step which you will write is this. First step, draw, note down, draw BC of 5 centimeter. The first step we have written, draw BC of 5 centimeter. That's the first step. What is the next step? Can you guess? What we have done here, you do not have to write in detail about take radius and all that I have already explained you. You just have to write about that particular ray which actually determines the angle of 45 degree at B. So you will write the next step this way. Draw. Which ray we have drawn? Draw ray BX such that angle B equals to 45 degree. Very important step to remember as well as understand. Whenever angle is to be constructed, you just have to be precise enough to write about the ray which you have constructed for realizing the main angle. You do not have to write all arc and intersect, bisect, and then you just have to mention the ray you created, ray BX, such that angle B equals to 45 degree. Okay. Now you have tried to acquire point A, and for that particular purpose you have taken B as center and radius of 5 centimeter, and you have drawn an arc which intersect ray BX at point A. Let us write it. Okay. The step will goes like this. Draw an arc of a circle taking draw an arc of a circle taking B as a center and radius 5 centimeter. Draw an arc of a circle having taking B as center and radius 5 centimeter which intersect intersect ray BX at point A. You have to be very understandable. You need to understand the steps when you write, because the content data has to be very clear in your mind what you are writing in step. Be very precise. What you written, you have drawn an arc of circle taking B as center and radius 5 centimeter which intersect ray BX at point A. Fourth step. What you have done? You have centered compass at C and taking radius of 5 centimeter, you have drawn an arc. So you might just draw an arc of a circle taking C as center and radius taking C as center and radius 5 centimeter. Then if you want to write the fifth step, what you have done? You just try to remind what you have done. These are the steps of construction. You have taken a center. And what radius you have selected? Radius of 6.5 centimeter, and you have drawn another arc which intersect the previous arc. Previous means the arc which we have just drawn at point D. So your step will be like this. Draw. And please write down with me. Draw an arc of a circle taking A as a center and radius 6.5 centimeter, which intersect previous arc at point D, which intersect previous arc at point D. Now after you got point D, what you have done? You have simply joined CD and AD. So you can write this way. Draw CD and AD. Draw CD and AD, and at last, dear student, you know, therefore, parallelogram ABCD is drawn as per condition. Whatever condition were given, whatever data was given, accordingly you have constructed parallelogram. First you just once have a look at those steps. That's very important to understand. Okay, just for 1 minute have a look at the steps which you have written, and then I will just give a re-explanation of that. Just have a look at the steps. Okay. Just the sequence what you are doing. Okay. Can I repeat? For first step, draw BC of 6.5 centimeter. Can you speak the second step? What we have done? Draw ray BX such that angle B equal to 45 degree. Draw an arc of a circle taking B as center and radius of 5 centimeter, which intersect ray BX at point A. Then draw an arc of circle taking C as center and radius of 5 centimeter. Then draw an arc of circle taking A as center and radius of 6.5 centimeter, which intersect the previous arc at point D. After you got point D, which were the next sequence you followed in realizing this construction? Draw line segment CD and line segment AD. CD and AD. Okay. So this way the construction of parallelogram got over. So dear student, can you read about the last statement? In all, we were writing, therefore quadrilateral ABCD is required quadrilateral. You do not have to write that step here. You have to write, therefore parallelogram ABCD is drawn as per given condition. Here I have already given AB given, BC given, but I may twist the same question in this way. I will not give you the name of parallelogram. I will just say construct parallelogram in which two adjacent sides are 5 centimeter and 6.5 centimeter and angle between them is 45. So when I say two adjacent sides, need to understand that AB and BC will be considered adjacent side and angle between them is 45. So whenever you construct any parallelogram, never get confused. Whenever two adjacent sides are mentioned, once one you take AB and one you take BC and then the angle between them. Okay, dear students. So today still there are few construction of parallelogram still remain which involves different type of condition, but that we will target even in our next lecture. In today's lecture number 8, what we have targeted, construction of those parallelogram where two adjacent sides are given and angle between the adjacent side are given. Okay, dear students, so practice it. Okay, thank you very much.